This is Angela Brooks from AngelaBrook.com. I've got earphone hair. I got off of a webinar and I used my headphones. I listened to people say Facebook is dead, and it's not. It still is in the top 3 of all of the millions of apps that are out there. And let's see. Anyway, oh, it did. Very good. I had a connection to the house, and it's really bad. So if you're just jumping on here, my name is Angela Brooks from AngelaBrook.com, and I have grown my business to 6 figures using social media and a blog. So is there a method to the madness? Of course, there always is. Hey, Alicia. But the webinar that Mari did today was very interesting. Of course, as I was talking about yesterday, is Facebook is going to smaller communities, which is what WhatsApp and TikTok is. It's just smaller connections with people, and that's where I'm moving. Especially all these videos and things are going over to my masterclass group. But if you're not in there, and this is driving me nuts, if you're not in there and you would like to be, just drop a comment below and I'll get the link to you. There's 2 simple questions that you have to respond to in order to get in. I probably deleted 15 people that weren't willing to fill out the questions, and it's okay. I'm just not going to let you in. But another thing that she talked about on the app today was that stories is like you can do unlimited amount of stories per day, and you don't get punished by Facebook because it is smaller groups of people. It is connecting to people in a different perspective, and they are really, really going to be given more eyes, I guess you want to say, more eyeballs to people who are using stories. So if you're not doing stories, even if you did, 2 or 3 a day, like sometimes I'll be cooking supper and I haven't done any stories, and I'll show people what I'm eating or what I'm cooking or what I'm baking, or if I'm just outside walking or whatever, I always do a sunset or something. Stories let people into your daily life so that they get to know you, which is that small community mindset, that small base, and moving people over to Facebook groups, especially if they're secret groups, which makes things a little bit more controllable, because the last thing you want is a bunch of people that have no intentions of using the group correctly. Monitor your groups. I have mine turned so that if somebody makes a post, then I have to approve it, just because I know how people will get into groups and they want to start spamming stuff, and that's not what I want. And nobody wants to read that garbage either. So another thing they talked about was Messenger. They are completely ripping it down and redoing it and going to build it so that it's more encrypted, and they're even going to do testing, which I didn't care for too much, about disappearing messages. I don't like the disappearing messages. I like to be able to go back and see what the conversation was, and how we connected, if the person even sent me a message ever. And because that's something I use to clean out my Facebook friends too. So use your stories. If you're not using stories, use them. Facebook Messenger, they want it to be like the ultimate messenger amongst all the apps. So that's something they're really, really working on. And tons of businesses are using it. And of course, ManyChat or your bots, which I have over on my page. That's just an easy way to get people quick information. If they just want to know, hey, what's your working hours? Hey, what's your email address? Hey, what's your website or whatever? The bot can do that. You don't need to be repeating everything that's super simple like that. And I did a message through the bot yesterday that sent people over to the group. And I think like 27 people were added to the group yesterday, and I haven't got over there to add the others today. Added like 21, 22 people to my email list because of that bot. Yeah, there's just some of the simple things that we're already using. They're defining and making them even more robust that you can use strategically for your business. One of the things that they're going to talk about on the Wednesday webinar, if you're not there, I'm going to drop the link below this video, is how to use attraction marketing, how to use Facebook without spamming your products everywhere, and how to get 4 to 5 people a day saying yes. Because I think a lot of people get discouraged on social media because they know so much. But if they'll stop and think about that, it's not that Facebook doesn't work, it's what they're saying. So I hope that was helpful. I will see you over in the group. If you're not there, request down here below. If you are watching this over on YouTube, of course, find me on Facebook at Angela Brooks. Personal or page, both of them are Angela Brooks. Well, actually, my page is Angela Brooks Biz, and it has a link that you can send me the information there. Hope that was helpful. Y'all have a good afternoon.